to kill and thrill and challenge. Down to the trouble I needed my dreams, I can't believe I'm fearless. Cause blood's definitely breathing, I'm blind to leave and scream and chill like a thriller. I'm the fires, I'm an undefiled goose. But they wanted me to bleed from the mouth. I'm going down, I'm breaking out. But what if I die tomorrow? What happens? You're only be gone. Lift up the shores of our lonely land. Rising by the heels of a broken man. Made my baby and my taken. Made from stars, made from awakening. Destiny was already mine. Before the afterlife, I need defining in the silver lining. As if the dagger never healed. As if abandonment is for hard to determine arrows on the constant grind for constant heart. I was doomed to depart from the way that going to the left, to the right, to the heavens, to the other, but the things I do to recover from you. I chill, battle of midnight, the meaning of screaming, dreaming of clearing my mind. Lost my spirit depleted, I started to see like walls and walls away down. Was it all for you? Was it enough? Was it enough? I broke my nail and now my nails are deep inside my eyes. Was it all for you? Was I enough? Was I enough? All I can bear has forced my eyes. It's not my time to say goodbye. What if I die tomorrow? Will I eventually be gone? Live to sails a lonely land, or I sail by the heels of a broken man. Make my fate beyond my taking. Live from stars made for awakening. Destiny was already mine. Before the afterlife, I need defining in the silver lining. Reflect my elders, casting sunlight. Red life will wait, but that's not what we seek. Down inside, no, I was never bound. Burning in the river, it's an hour, not thine alibi. I drew first blood, I know the hood, I was born to turn around. Time to simmer the times, simmer the cups and work it out. To get this river out. I want the black and live in the flame. To really want the blade. Over I find out all the shadows of God won't keep me down. So if I die tomorrow, I'll be far from God. Lifted the charge of hope and less. It's a bird by the wings of a broken man. Made my baby and my taking. Made from stars, made from awakening. Destiny was already mine. Before the afterlife, no more waking up, thinking I'm already far from dawn. Because I found the lightning in this silver lining. Find yourself for life.
Alrighty. Hello, chat. How are we? Ooh, it's been a little bit. It has been a little while since the last one of these streams. I want to say was, what, 2 weeks ago? Let me look. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Because we did this on Winter Does Stuff last time. Yeah. Week and a half ago. Yeah. It's crazy that it was only a week and a half. It feels like a lot longer. Anyway, hello, chat. How are we doing? We are back with analyzing the Funny Color album. yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be another long one because this time we're analyzing 4 tracks instead of 3. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. So honestly, I think we should get right back into it. Alrighty, chat. So we are back with FlashDrive. We are actually gonna delete off those files because we don't need to talk about them anymore. We are going to be talking about yellow through white today. We are going to be touching on bronze, silver, and gold next time. So let's put those guys over there. Starting with yellow. Yellow, what do I say before going into it? It's okay. I think it's... Because my favorite list, for those of you who don't know, is red, white, silver, black, no, red, white, yeah, silver, black, bronze, gold, blue, green, purple. That's my ranking. So it's like yellow, it's not phenomenal, I don't think, but it is an interesting one for the stuff we're going to talk about today. So we're going to listen to the full track. Yo, Cavecast, how you friggin' doing? Wings are on the menu for lunch. What's your choice of foods today? I don't know. I'm honestly not really thinking about food all that much, man. We got some analyzing to do. I had an orange this morning, just for a little quick pick-me-up before stream. But, alright, let's go. Yellow SSD, time to analyze.
Strike your fist harder, make this a remedy. Tonight they won't know when you finish off this melody.
Already there's something to talk about. So this section, this beginning, starts off making you think this is going to go so hard. Because of the effect on these vocals. Listen to this. Like, you think it's going to go really fucking hard into this next section. And then it kind of makes you do a double take. You're like, wait. Because again, like, these chugs and the frequency of these drums mixed with the kind of static radio, this red light effect on these vocals.
Strike your fist harder, make this a remedy. Tonight they won't know when you finish off this melody.
It's interesting. It's an interesting choice for the start of this track. I don't know how to describe it. I wouldn't say it's a letdown. It's more of just like... And it's not even like a case of blue balls, because it's not something that's necessarily built up long enough to be that. I don't know what that would be. It's a good doorway to the groove. Yeah. I don't know. It's a bit off-putting though, because it feels like it's going to be like, it feels like these first 8 seconds make it seem a lot more heavy than it actually is going to be. something to talk about with this track. The original Yellow was one vocal layer. It is so impressive what Will managed to do with just one vocal layer, especially given how, like, Yellow is a fairly basic track, at least to me. So having it, because my original ranking of these was, again, red, white, I want to say purple, green, or no. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Yeah, my ranking of the original flash drive is red, white, purple, yellow, blue, green, black. Yeah. If there's one I'm missing, I don't know what it is. But this version, this expanded version has a ton more vocal layers, like a whole lot more harmonies. There's those beginning, like this bit. And that's actually two vocal lines placed on top of each other, because you have that same thing that was in the beginning, the strike your fist harder, make this a remedy tonight. And then you have the strike your fist harder, make this a remedy tonight. You have those layered on top of each other. It's very, you can't really discern it as much here as you can. Wait, is it? Yeah. You can't tell it as much here. Like, it's, he upgraded the volume of that chorus line version of it. And it's interesting that he did upgrade the volume when it comes to that. I don't exactly know how I feel about not staying the same throughout the track. I have to say the vocals is very unique, sir. I dig it when you do vocal days. Thanks. I appreciate that. I like that's the one thing I'm aiming for with vocals. It's to be my own voice above anything else. So thank you. Yeah, it's, again, interesting choices all around. And then we have the extra harmonies in the verses and the chorus, which to an extent, I think they work. But the chorus harmonies, we'll get to those later. I do think they're a bit muddy.
Life's my drug, life's my fight.
Thank you.
The sun got to run and gun through this hazy days. I won't let go as long as brightness shows. Or forget, I'll always take to the bottom of a bottle. We got to put the right in motion. Set these moments aside.
Well, we're gonna touch on that in the vocal section.
Yes, I took you out.
That one too. FlashDrive SSD. It's already out. It's not mine. This is just an analyzing version of an album that's already out. To expand on my opinion,
just count to 5. Don't you forget, you might only fail if you don't give all your throttle. Don't hesitate to splash your devotion. Keep those scars as your own. Wear them like a dog tag. Don't you wave your white flag like it's a steady still. Ride like a windmill. Fight.
I feel like, as a general thing there, that Will should have done with what I did.
Keep those scars as your own. Wear them like a
I feel like that would have put up, I guess, what you'd call like the hype on that second chorus. Instead of, wear them like a dog tag, don't you wave your white flag, life it's a standstill. I feel like it should have gone, wear them like a dog tag, don't you wave your white flag. And then, life it's a standstill. I personally added that because I just feel like it flows better and it creates a more like hype sensibility once again. But it's not necessarily an issue because like it's a personal preference thing. It's not necessarily an actual issue with the track. I just feel like that could have emphasized the kind of prideful feel that this track is going for better. Why are you so much lower volume of light, I think? Yeah. I'll look at you later. Anyway, back to it. I love that transition. There's a couple people who have said it's an off-putting transition and like they don't like it. I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. Like what the hell those people are on about? Because this slaps. Start your engine, make it rain, make it rain. The supernova calls your name. Now leave your mark, throwing stones, swinging motored by the desert plains. The fire in your heart remains. Placating time like it's all disposed. Nothing left but exposed. Gasoline on the ground, lighting up and turning us all around. There's nothing more to escalate, no more to procrastinate. Rev the engine, make your veins. Oh, and then this shit. It's such a cheeky addition, but it works. So. And then the guitar solo. Winter's hot take of the day. That key change is ass. I don't like that key change. I don't. I do not like that key change because it's at a weird fucking interval. Because I think it's at +1 semitone. Let me try this. Wait, is it at 2? It's at +2, but it doesn't feel right. For some reason, this key change has always been so off-putting to me because not only did he do a key change, but he actually changed some of the notation structure, specifically because what this key change does, it also adds it also adds those high vocals, those thunderstorms are coming. That was a horrible impression of that because I can't do it right now. But that fundamentally changes how you perceive the sound of the change, and it also increases the volume of those harmonies in the back. So when originally it would be thunderstorms are coming, like that is the primary thing that you hear in that section, in that chorus. But now all you hear now is that high register. Like the original lead vocal is still in there. It's just very buried in that mix. And this is the point where we have to talk about Will's overusage of high notes, because he has, over the past few years, he has grown more reluctant to actually utilize a true guttural, bassy tone of voice. And we can see that with the vocals, because I want to touch on these right away.
You've got to know it's the took you out.
And then
It's hard to explain, but when you're on top of the world.
in the original Yellow, these lines sounded they were more guttural, they were more powerful. They had this sense of you've got to know it's the time you learn, and but when you're on top of the world. But now it's
You've got to know it's the took you out.
it's the time you own, and
To explain, but when you're on top of the world.
but when you're on top of the world, there is a distinct difference there. It's a lot more nasal, it's more sharp, it's a lot more up here, but when you're attacking these kinds of notes with specifically this prideful of a sound, you don't want to be lax. You don't want to take things back. You want to push things forward, and to do that, you have to make it sound a lot more confident. And it's the time you earn, like that sounds less confident than it's the time you learn. It's such a stark difference, and it's genuinely a point off, because Yellow is a song all about rising up from toxicity and anger, and it's all about taking pride in yourself and having confidence in yourself. As it stands, lines like that diminish the impact of the message and take on a whole nother meaning of, instead of fighting back and taking pride in that, it's complacency. It's taking complacency in your pridefulness. And that's just not a good way to go about it, I don't think. And the key change while it's good, like, while it's a good idea, you could have had it instead of what it was.
Strike your fist harder, make it so.
Oh.
Strike your fist harder.
That sounds more confident. Strike your fist harder! Or you could have taken the more vocally strenuous, but not 24, Jesus. You could have taken a little bit more of an interesting route.
Strike your fist harder, make it so remedy tonight. Shout this melody. Run free from this maze, past in the other way. Strike your fist harder, make it so melody tonight. Shout this melody. Run free from this maze.
I think that the song is better with a key change, but it is not better with that key change. I think that just the modulation on it is very dodgy. It just feels like a weird key change. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is to me that it makes it feel so weird. But it is. I just don't think it belongs on that key. I think it could have gone -1 to what it is, so +1 to the original key, or +3 to the original key, which it would have been more strenuous, but it creates this. And this just sounds a whole lot more triumphant and triumphal as we were talking about. This sounds so much better, actually. This actually sounds better than the one that I originally did. This is better than the one that I had in my cover. I think this is actually like the perfect key change to have. I just think it's so much better. Oh man. Okay. Now, going to the instrumental side of things, I wanted to touch on a few things. So again, we have this. I really like that like glass sound effect that's there. It's pretty cool. Like there's a glassy sound effect that's there, and I think that's actually really sick, and I think it works for bringing us into this. I really wanted to talk about, because we keep actually really like the guitar in this track more than most, because it is a primary element specifically because of the guitar solo. But the guitar in this track feels so much more alive than the others, I think. And here it was... yeah, it just... I really like just the way that the guitar flows, and especially in the second part of the chorus. Oh, that's cool that it does. And then it adds another layer of leads on top of that. Yeah, it's really cool. The guitar in this track is actually super sick, even in comparison to some of the guitar on other tracks. And then that little lead tick there. And this is just cheeky. This is just cheeky shit right here. And this guitar solo, y'all know me, it's a super sick guitar solo. I just think, listen, chat. Listen to that. It really fits with the like 80s, 90s vibe that Will was going for here. I think this key change would have worked better. Yeah. It's not to say it's not a good song, because overall it's a decent enough track. It fulfills its job at delivering what it was meant to deliver, and the guitar solo makes it go just a little bit more than it is required to. So I think, again, it's a decent enough song, but I think it just could have been better in quite a few areas. I think there is more potential to make it more beefy, to make it have more impact. And again, that's not to say anything about the flatter, more transient drums or the bass being non-existent. Yeah, I think that this track has its flaws, but it does what it needs to do. It's a standard track. As it stands right now, I think this is literally just a middle of the road, kind of like 6.5 out of 10 song. It has groove, it has the solo, but it's just not enough to make me praise it more than necessary. So I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this track overall. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's that one. So let's move on to green. few things to note with this one. I didn't notice that. There's quite a few things that I'm noting here that I don't remember hearing. So, this song got the biggest, and I mean the biggest, downgrade out of all of the singles. The green SSD single from, I believe it was the tail end of 2022 or beginning of 2023, was far better than this. Let's go through the instrumental. It honestly doesn't have that much of a change besides the bass and the transient drums, because I think this track does a decent job of sticking to what it was in the original single while keeping with the more modern mix. I really do like these synths. This synth pattern is really spacey and it's cool. It does just enough to help fill out more of the space. And then there's this kind of synth that's happening in the back too. I like it. is a fairly unremarkable instrumental until the bridge, because this bridge instrumental actually slaps. Listen to how hard this goes. Specifically, again, transients, but the drums. And I love this guitar here. The guitar here. Then just slam it. These like panic chords or panic pinches. I love that breakdown. Especially the panic pinches. And then we have this very reverby, clean guitar space. And then these like EDM drums. And then it carries that on until the end. I really like how this track is very, very basic and very, very formulaic for DA until that bridge. Because that bridge hits, it's one of the best sections of the album. I think that this track does a great job of luring you into a false sense of security and then springing that trap of that bridge on you. I really think it's good. But then we get into the vocals. The vocals are the worst part about this song by a landslide.
The outside will find us, learn us. They'll counter our judgment, flush it all away. Embedded with blindness, they define us for their unholy gain. Now remember, despite our difference, it's our chemistry colliding for so long. Down in the sewage, arms will drag you down, make you drown. Voices are shallow from the outside. They can never come between us as long as we fight them.
During that whole first verse and second chorus, did you hear backing vocals? Chat, did you hear backing vocals at all? No. Because there are none. In the verses, there are no backing vocals. And that is a huge difference from the single version, because there are backing vocals in the single version. And that creates what I like to call the lazy Will effect. Because there is only one moment in the second verse where there are backing vocals.
I could see it in their head, or starve them with hunger in the cauldron. I could see it in their heads, they can do better. How they not realize they don't know anything? We can do anything all by ourselves.
That instance, that harsh vocal bit, that we can't do anything, and also the lyrics there. We're gonna get into that once we get more into this actual section. It's just, it doesn't feel right. It feels so flat.
They'll counter our judgment, flung down in the sewage. Voices are shallow from the outside.
Even this, even where the harsh vocals come in, and harsh vocals are supposed to sound big and grand and epic, especially in this song where the instrumental is going fucking hog wild here. You'd expect there to be more, but it's...
Voices that shout from the outside. They can never come between us as long as we fight them.
It's one layer. Just one. Just one. That's it. And then the chorus comes in. This is the biggest blunder of the album, probably. Besides Purple.
They found us like toxic riddle with greed, that naked demon.
Contrast that, the volume of those backing vocals, with...
Won't no one ever shout this melody. Thunderstorms are coming. Run free from this maze, bask in the yellow haze. Strike your fist higher, make this a remedy tonight. They won't no one ever shout this melody. Thunderstorms are coming.
Again, compare and contrast.
They can never come between us. Breathe the naked demons. We'll chop off the hand that drags us through the dirt. Let them know we are stateside.
The difference in the volume of the backing vocals creates such a void when you put it all together. You can barely hear those things in the back. You can barely hear them in the mix, and it's so frustrating because I really do like the backing vocals in this song. Like,
It's us like toxic riddle with greed, the naked demons. We'll chop off the hand that drags us through the dirt. Let them know we are stateside.
I really like that harmony choice, but you can't fucking hear them. It's annoying. For every good thing this album has, it has one or even two bad things. If the lead vocals are pretty serviceable, then the harmony vocals are of a reduced volume. If the leads are of a good pattern, there isn't enough bass to boost them in the mix. If the drums are well programmed, they're so flat that it doesn't matter. This album is so fundamentally frustrating because it does so many things well, but the mix is so fucking bad. This is the track where the mix is the most prevalently awful in the album. This is the track where the mix really shows its teeth and clenches every good thing out of it. Like, in theory, this song is great. In execution of the 2022 single, this song is great. But in execution of this mix's version, it is so laughable. It is bad. Like, this is genuinely one of the worst songs in the album because of that. Wow. It's such a shame, again, because, like, the original 2022 version of this single is so good. Oh, man. And then we get...
In their heads they can do better. How they not realize they don't know anything. We can do anything all by.
They don't know anything. We can do anything. Why'd you repeat the lyric there, Will? Why'd you do that? Gotta tell me. Because right now, that seems less like a conscious or like a subconscious recording or mixing error than a legitimate writing issue that you kept in because you didn't care enough. And with the amount of shit that's in this mix, I'm not surprised if that's the result. I'm not surprised if he didn't care enough to actually think about that and change it. because I went through the effort to actually change it. It is so frustrating, man. This track, this album, for as much as it does good, it does doubly wrong. It's annoying. That's why I call this album mid. Because again, it does do some great stuff, especially later on in this track list. But, ugh. In every way that it is good, in every way that it is a success, it is also a mix, if not doubly, or a miss, if not doubly so. I'm sorry. I just... The bridge and the breakdown, it's alright, but...
There's no looking from the other side here, for there's no more other side but them to see. The sound between the seas and caught right between the eyes. They're an enemy to self-depletion, though as tough as it may seem.
I did not notice the robotic vocals
In
here.
the eyes, they're an enemy to self-depletion, though as tough as it may seem.
I actually really like that. I didn't notice that before. Gotta give the track props because that was unnoticeable when not looking at it, but it does provide such a decent sense of texture. Now, the other failing.
As tough as it may seem. They're a lost cause. They're a lost cause. They're a lost cause. They're a lost cause.
I talked in the last one about needing a balance between how panned the vocals are and how centered they are. This track does have a balance, but it does it in a bad way because regularly when you have tracks centered, they are in the center of the soundscape. Like, again, using the analogy, this is the soundscape that is happening all, like, this is a centering soundscape, this is a pan soundscape. Regularly, centering soundscapes should have this, but they should also have a sense of, like, here instead of just here, as opposed to pan soundscapes here. These harsh vocals,
Even though as tough as it may seem, they're a lost cause. They're a lost cause.
those vocals are so damn compressed that they hardly fit into this. They fit into this instead. It's this track does so much wrong. It reveals such, oh my god. And it's not even that it's just that they're here, it's that they're here. That's interesting. There's barely a sense of down here. Listen to that again.
Is there an enemy to self-depletion, though as tough as it may seem? They're a lost cause. They're a lost cause. They're a lost cause. They're a lost cause. Parasites without remorse. Parasites without remorse. Look 'em in the eye, turning around, not a noise.
And this is the only area where the harsh vocals get to be in the panscape. Ugh. This is another one of those tracks that really annoys me. Sorry. Jesus. Yeah, this is another one of those that really annoys me because it's just... The 2022 version is so good. But this is just not... Yeah. It doesn't work, in my opinion. Wow. It's frustrating, this one. It's frustrating. All right. Now, on to a somewhat better track that has its own fair share of issues. Blue.
Just one more taste of embrace. I will always
This is a pretty sick ass DJ. Overall, I think this is the most objectively fine song in the album. It is, I think it's above Yellow and it's objectively fine. Just, it's a standard 7 out of 10 song. Like 6.57 out of 10. Like it's just decent. But it's got to be me. I've got to point out some things, and specifically, what the fuck is this? Why? What are that? What is that? Why? Why do that? What the what? What even is that? I know that they're guitar pinches, but there's like 3 of them happening at the same time. And it's so dumb. It sounds so stupid. What is it? What is that? It's a very minor thing, but like why? Why include that? What even? I don't get that. That I don't get. There's also this weird, like...
Away, we sing our world back home. No object makes us proud. It's the heart that makes
There's
us
also
now. My pride and joy awaits.
My pride and joy awaits. Like, awaits. I don't get why Will did that.
Oh, my pride and joy awaits.
Wait! I think it's an artistic choice, that one. The weird pinches are not. Because that's just annoying. Yeah, this track is literally just fine. It's just objectively okay. And I love this acoustic section here. Bass is nice. I do like to acknowledge. I really like the guitar here. And even when the drums start getting ridiculous here. I really like that. And again, with every good thing this album does, it does it wrong.
And the longer we're away, the car stays up involved. Grows strong each minute cast away, though I don't and see the light. Moments through the windshield wipes and the cobble on the road. No matter rain or storm, we made error, bitch, and now we fly.
Why do we need harmonies there? Just out of curiosity. Do we need harmony sections there?
And the long got wear away, the car stays up above.
Like, as a comparison, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna compare it to my version. How far is it into the song? Let me science this. Hold on. Let me cook, chat. About 2 minutes 45 into the song.
Each minute cast away what our torment sees alive. Moments through the windshield wipes and the cobble on the road. No matter rain or storm, we made it a bitch and now we fly.
That's just fine. But, so why then?
And the long got wear away, the car stays up above.
That's not necessary, I don't think. And then, final up for the song, not only the key change.
Do you see when you take the hands off of your face? My one and only fighting chance. Speed it, my hands and my arms so the blue. I will reach you and catch your cloud towards your rainbow. Let it fall to the tidal floor. To the tidal floor. Makes me take the blue. Yes, now raise me down. The blue.
That's a good ending. I think that, again, this track is just fine. It's alright. It's okay. It's fine. Again, like 7 out of 10. It has a few issues here and there, but it's like this is the most objectively just okay track. Perfectly middle of the road. I think, again, my list goes red, white, silver, black, blue, yellow, green, red. Oh, and bronze is, I would say it's one below this one. But yeah, it's literally a middle of the road track. So, yeah, it's enjoyable. Then we get to White, my second favorite track on the album, without question. This thing is great. I love this track for every single aspect, except for, the bass and the transient drums. All except for one aspect, and we'll get into that in just a bit. I'm just gonna listen to it.
Complete, ultimate rainbow, finish the end point. The signs are pointing upward towards the galaxy. It paints a portrait. Now tell me, what do you find? It's a love that's one of a kind. We're a freckle on the Milky Way. We're bright. The rainbow has filtered from black all the way through to white. Our sights are all set for a saturated gush of the divine. All comes to an end someday, walking the path right on cue. In the end, we'll ascend in the glacier of open wide.
It still gives me chills every time I hear it.
Reach out, hold on my hand, and we'll paraglide to the moon. We've gone far too high to give up. We're on the highest cloud above. If memory serves well, no one can tell if we're dead or alive. But we feel the fire more and more as we climb through the sunset. How much did they hold that we draw to the ground? Fate has started the course for a place unknown. But it's alright, 'cause we'll be fine in the night. The river was filtered from black all the way through to white. Our sights are all set for a saturated gush of dynamite. The clouds are departed and we've only just started to fight. The trials we brave came to this cave to knowing we'll be fine. In our wake comes the age of a part of us that is skin and new. Could it be that we're free in this infinite glacier of the cycle ending here, our heaven is nearly here. In the face of devotion, we turn to the demon waiting by. Take off to the black, through the purple, red, yellow, green, and blue. We believe we can beat through the infinite glacier of forevermore. Thank you for the rainbow tonight.
I really think
Take off to the black, through the purple, red, yellow, green, and blue. We believe we can beat through the infinite glacier of worlds.
it's just me though. And that's why I put white at the end of mine, because it's like, I just think that's a cool addition. Stylistic choices, track order choices, that's not a point off of the album. I just think it would have worked better. Wrap things up in a nice little bow. That's just me. So, this track is just about perfect. It is on the same level as Red. Like, I firmly believe that Red and White are tied. White could have been better than Red. But it isn't. Because of this.
The rainbow has filtered from black all the way through to white.
Because of the vocoder. Now, I like vocoder. I think it can be used very well, and Will has showcased it being used well before because it was used in Into the Beyond, another track that was a very beautiful, but towards the, like a very beautiful song that towards the end got a lot more intense. But it's just not used well here. Here, it comes across as lazy. Here, it comes across as just very forced, and it's missing the human element. I feel like this this choir section.
Took from black all the way through to white. Open wide.
Like he even has like the choir VST at the bottom of that. I think it could have just been the choir VST and just multiple harmony layers stacked on top of each other. But that would be too much work. That wouldn't be fast enough for the album to get done on time. You know? And I don't particularly like that decision. It comes across as forced, it comes across as lazy, but everything else in this track makes up for it in spades. I love everything about this track otherwise. It's just so damn good. Like, very basic, but you have the choir in the back still raging on. Again, very basic stuff with the guitars, but then the orchestration comes in, and then these leads. I think it ends off the album. Like, I firmly believe that white is the best way to end off the album because it does just wrap things all together. Yeah, I really, really just love this track. I think it does its job so damn well. It's just about as perfect as this album gets next to Red. Yeah, I really like White as a track. And that's it. That is our part 2. Ugh. That's going to be our part 2 today. It's less of analysis because besides Green, I don't really have a lot of critique for these 4 tracks. They're enjoyable, but I think even the issues of Green, they're fairly unremarkable. So, I don't know. I think these are like definitely more standard songs, and I don't think they're nearly as interesting as we're going to be going with Silver and Gold. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this stream. So, yeah. Peace. In due time, I guess.